IVM.
Hello and welcome to Fantasy Football Show. My name is Saru. I have Baru here.
What's up?
We are the bad part of the fantasy team, the good ones. We have our friends Richard and Abhishek here.
Yo.
Yeah, you guys play fantasy regularly for quite a few years.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, Richard, you aren't that good.
Yeah.
And Abhishek, you're like really good.
Slightly better than him.
Oh, that's more than enough. So I see someone's tweet here on October 12th, which was 2 days ago. No FPL tears, no Manchester United to cause me heartbreak, no Rashford free kick to land on my roof. Peaceful weekend. Is that the same feeling amongst you guys as well?
Yeah, defo.
Not just United part, even the FPL part. How anxious do you get when your player does not even score, give a clean sheet?
Yeah, it's disappointing because you listen to a lot of other people, you take their opinions and then you put players on your team and then
you feel disappointed in your friends.
Yeah, my friends. No, we are sharing the disappointment because they've all taken the same players and we all shat the bed together.
Abhishek, I see you pointing towards Richard.
So this guy sends me a WhatsApp text, team dekh mera. At 4 p.m, like 1 hour before deadline or something. Kya changes karu? I'm like, take this, try this too. Nahi, try this. Okay, and then that doesn't work. So it's that every week.
Yeah, so how has your first 8 game weeks been? As expected or doing better than what you thought?
For me, well, we have a very tight league that we've created of 34 players and all of them regularly play. So in there, I'm third as of now. And so that's where I thought I should be. I think I should be there. That's a bit of a smug thing to say. But yeah, I was first and from the past...
Is Tanuj Baru in your league of 34?
No, he's not. It's a paid league.
Even we pay, man. I don't know why.
Ours is tighter.
Oh shit.
No,
32.
33. One hasn't changed team for 2 years.
That guy was playing last year. He didn't pay this year. He's like, I'll just
be
exit.
there.
I'll just be there.
Yeah.
But I should join you guys, have a league, right? For FPL or something.
Yes, we do. And we've been dying to give away prizes which no one wants to claim.
Yeah.
God, no one wants even club merchandise anymore.
It's Man U merchandise, is it?
No, anything. Your favorite club. Imagine that's the prize on offer. If you top the league on the week, on the month for the month, you tell which is your favorite club and we'll give you that club's merchandise.
I'm joining, man.
Signing up.
Exactly, right? And Kumar Kanav topped. Imagine the whole thing. One of the co-hosts topped it, amongst 3 people. So he's not getting anything.
Right.
The other 2 are yet to send their addresses. So whenever it comes in, that's for August. And September is also done.
September is done, yeah.
We are mid October now, so.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, time is not of essence here.
Right.
As long as you get the prize. Right. So first 8 game weeks have been decent for you. Who has been your most productive player?
Well, for me, as I quickly open my team and check, it's actually been Tammy Abraham.
Yeah, he has been so good, right?
He's been good.
So, if you had to pick between, but who do you think has had a better FPL first 8 game weeks, Tammy or Pookie? You don't have to just go by points and everything,
No.
in terms of your expectation and what they did.
Well, I would go with Pookie for a reason. He's in a poorer team. Tammy, I've seen him play for Swansea. And even last year in Aston Villa, he was killing it. So I was having a bit of an expectation from him. But Pookie, I don't know where he's come from and what he's doing, and he's killing it. So I was like, yeah.
Which is that song, dude?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
Where you come from?
Started playing in my head the minute he said it.
Yeah, he's making it pros. Yeah. So, but the thing about Tammy is that, you can get 5 to 6 points every week. Pookie did this whole hat-trick and the first game week he scored. I think the week after the hat-trick also he scored and then he's just stopped.
That's when Richard bought him in his team.
No, I had him.
As a joke, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so Richard, do you not about Pookie, but how often do you find yourself just getting the player at the wrong time? Like someone who's had good 3 games and then you get in a player, he has bad 10 games, you kick him out, then he has a good 5 games. How often does this happen?
That happened to me a lot last season and I can only remember, Firmino, man.
So Saru has a support group. He's just looking for new members.
Yeah. I do.
That happens to me a lot.
I did it with Alexis Sanchez, the only Manchester United goal he scored. I substituted him out that weekend. I kept him for like 4 months.
What?
Yeah.
4 months, that's some loyalty.
You know, last year when they played Newcastle and he scored the 3rd goal.
Yeah.
That's the weekend I substituted him out. Exactly. So this season, who has surprised you in terms of either bad or good in FPL?
Actually, Brighton's keeper, Matthew Ryan.
Yeah.
He's been consistent. Like he's
been giving so many points.
So many points, and I'm happy, man. Like at the end of the day, if the others suck, this guy is doing his job and giving me a good amount of points.
Him and Nick Pope.
Nick Pope, yeah.
But keepers in general, I think if you take Fabianski, Ryan or Pope, even the cheaper ones, they generally give you decent amount of points.
Yeah.
Right? Fabianski has been the top scorer, like.
Yeah, he was.
So it doesn't really matter for the keeper. But in terms of, I think this year, Rui Patricio of Wolves has given the highest points, then Ryan, and then Henderson, and then Pope. And David De Gea is at number 6. I remember a game, I think 2 weeks ago, where De Gea gave 9 points. It was like crazy, dude. Yeah, so what I'm assuming you guys do some sort of thought and analysis rather than like, ye le player or ye bech de.
YouTube videos, man.
FPL tips.
Yeah, FPL tips.
So what do you learn from those FPL tips? I'm not talking about in players, but what do you look for in those FPL tips?
2 subs. Who to put in? That's it. Calm, khalas. Let's play, baby.
Abhishek.
Well, they do the hard work for us.
You're a little more scientific.
No, they do the hard work for us. They tell you which fixtures are good, which teams are on a good run.
Yeah.
Any injuries. So you follow Ben Dinnery on Twitter. He's the injury pro. So he'll tell you about each and every club, what's happening. So yeah, and obviously you have to watch and pass the eye test yourself with every player.
That is just ridiculous.
Of course. How can I just read something and just believe that unless I don't see the player playing myself?
So when did you take Pookie in your team?
After I watched him play and I missed out on the first 2 game weeks, I bought him. I got 2 weeks, I got points, and then that's it.
That's it, right?
Yeah, but I still kept him.
Do you still keep him?
Yes, I will, because I have Adrian in goal. I want to sell him before Alisson comes back, so I was looking at some replacements for them.
Why do you care so much for defense? Like in this season, even Liverpool's kept only 2 clean sheets.
Yeah, because my attack is too strong. I'll tell you what I have. I'll tell you, Aguero, Pookie, Abraham.
My attack is too strong. Aguero,
Pookie, Abraham, Sterling, Salah, Yarmolenko.
What the hell,
and
man?
My defense is cheap, but it works.
Yeah.
Usually.
Do you have the Leicester defender?
Yeah, Soyuncu.
Yeah, he is good. He gives points.
Lundstrom, my main man. 4.2 million.
Don't you have Chilwell, the Manchester United star?
I can't chill, man.
Alright, so, I mean, but you know, football is not just a game about numbers and everything, Baru. It's about psychology and mentality as well.
Emotions.
Yes, so... With this whole Colleen Rooney saga, is it? Do you think we need to keep any Leicester players in the team? Any Leicester players, not just Vardy.
Yeah, didn't like something similar happen in Tottenham's camp where Vertonghen had a fight with Eriksen?
That's a lie, you know.
I'm just talking about like the psychology aspect of it. Like they showed Vertonghen with a black eye, and they're like, "Isne uski biwi pe line mara."
Not line. Oh, you guys have seen that? So there was this whole thing just circulating on WhatsApp. I'm sure, like Arsene Wenger.
If it's on WhatsApp, it's probably true.
For sure. So they had like Vertonghen with a black eye, and they said the problem is Vertonghen slept with Christian Eriksen's wife, and Eriksen found out, and then he hit Vertonghen, and Vertonghen is like just started negotiating a contract with Tottenham, and Eriksen wants to leave, and look at the mess Tottenham.
And then Harry Kane came on Eriksen's side
and fought off Vertonghen.
Even Lloris came on Eriksen's side or something
and said, "Why didn't you call me for drinks, bro?"
Yeah, and then they were fighting, and now there are 2 camps in Tottenham. And one camp wants to like leave en masse to Real Madrid.
Man. And who's making
along with Pochettino?
I think Ozil is so free.
And plus Fortnite servers were down that week.
Oh, yeah, so you think such things would affect the team's morale?
Yeah, coming back to...
And how would it affect, like, okay, let's say this happened for real, right? How would the FPL website, like, downgrade them in terms of pricing?
It's good. Yeah, so in places where, like, someone's just eyeing someone's wife for a long time,
Or sex life,
and
man.
they're just jealous of them, that thing would become like green or something.
Vision.
This is not
The
even...
fitness would become like a green icon.
Yeah, we're not even talking about fantasy, but then just to, like...
Fantasy.
Fantasy
Yeah.
Premier
yeah,
League,
yeah.
bro.
Air quotes.
John Terry's just buying a house next to next to Wayne Grill's
Some
house.
yards away from Wayne.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
Ryan
not
Giggs
take
already
it.
bought it.
Is this like this one gated community where all of these people are staying right now?
Seriously.
But they're staying like as bachelors, just keeping
Yeah.
their wives in like Bahamas or something. Tum yahan se dur raho beta.
Cheaters.
You're not
Avenue.
coming.
Dude, that's amazing. Poor Vertonghen's wife, she can't get out because she's poor Eriksen's wife, like, he can't even keep her in Bahamas, no, because Vertonghen's brought her back. All right, so coming
Man,
back to
this- the
FPL.
real housewives of EPL.
All right, coming back to FPL. Leicester, West Ham, and not Everton, but Leicester, West Ham, and let's say Wolves, right? We had a friend of ours who came on the show like 2-3 weeks ago, and he said the worst players to have in your FPL is to have players from the team which finishes 7th because they generally are not very cheap and they don't give you that many points as well. Do you guys concur with that thought?
There is some truth to it, he's right, in a way.
In a way.
For example, Madison and people like him, for example, Leicester usually around 7th. So he's like 7 or 8 million. Now he's performing, but you never know with him, right?
Yeah. I mean, same with Wolves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole Diego Jota,
Jota.
Jimenez. It's like they're all just so expensive. So do you guys even look at all this, or you guys try to like pick like 6 players from City and Liverpool and say, you know what, we'll fill the rest with whatever we can?
Take one player each from top 4 or like top 5 and then try to fill the rest up with, what's the term?
Differentials.
Differentials. Or,
How many
yeah.
differentials? You can't have a team of differentials. They won't-
Enablers.
Differentials
yeah.
FC.
Oh, so what are the terms? Must have?
No.
So enablers
Must
are these
come.
cheap ones, right?
So what do you call, what is Salah? Like,
Salah is a
Top signing.
FPL asset, like he's
oh, he's an asset.
yeah, he's an asset. Sterling's an asset. Aguero's an asset.
And the rest are enablers, the ones.
The cheap ones, like the 4 million ones, because they will help you to get the bigger ones, right?
Does the asset value of Salah depreciate if he's got a knock with 75% chance of playing?
Depends if people sell him. The more people selling him,
Yeah, how does it work, that whole price rise and decrease? I think the algorithm is changed because it just happens much more frequently
Yeah, this
now.
season it's happening way
Yeah.
more frequently.
So have they notified us on why it's changing or not?
We don't check our football twaddle inbox anyway, so they probably did send us a message and we just ignored it.
Really? Oh God, I have to like look at that email. Alright, let's look at a few key games this weekend. Manchester United versus Liverpool. So I have like 2-3 questions. Nothing about Manchester United, don't worry. So the question is this, right? Liverpool aren't scoring that many goals. Is it like time to like get rid of Salah and put in Mane in the team? And will they actually score any goals against Manchester United? Will they score 3 or 4, or is it going to be like a boring 1-0 win or a draw
Yeah, I think Mane comes in. And
For
I thi-
Salah.
for Salah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's
But he's almost at the same price range as Salah, I think.
I think
now.
half a million cheaper, maybe. I don't know.
Salah is 12.5.
12.
Mane is, I think,
11 and a half.
No, Mane is also like 11.6 or 11.7, something like that. Is it worth taking that risk?
Mane is 11.7.
Yeah, 11.7. Is it worth taking that risk of just... Are those two equally replaceable, like with each other?
I mean, you can take that risk, but personally, I wouldn't sell Salah because he's on penalties. And I feel when people start losing trust in him, that's when he'll come with one big game week. And you're blown away by 18 points, he'll get 15 points and you're gone.
Ashley Young will give a penalty. For
So, yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
also the argument people have for Kane right now.
Yeah.
That the minute you remove him, he's going to come up with his 4-goal usual thing
Yeah,
he
but
does every
dude,
season.
for how long will you keep players like this,
Yeah.
dude? My team is filled with players who will come good after 6 weeks.
Come good FC.
Yeah. Late bloomers FC or something. Yeah. Sheffield is playing Arsenal. You in the previous one said that, it's a tricky away game for Arsenal. Good to, but Aubameyang will score, right? Come on. Is Lacazette back from injury?
Not completely. Should be in training soon. But the good thing is Bellerin and Tierney are back. So they are much bigger upgrades than Kolasinac and Maitland-Niles.
Yeah. So the chance of them starting is higher.
There's a good chance they'll start.
Oba scoring is higher.
Yep.
So he's a good one to have this weekend.
Definitely.
And let's talk Aston Villa versus Brighton. Megan, that guy, they scored like 5 goals last weekend and he had like 1 assist or something like that. Why does he do this to us?
Well, he's the guy I always wanted to get, but I never got.
Why?
Because I'm thinking he'll stop scoring now.
I see.
He'll stop scoring now.
And
he's not stopped scoring.
So do you think you want to get him in then?
I want to, but I went for this Norwich guy, Bjundia.
Oh, yeah.
But he screwed it up for me last week, so I'm still thinking.
Last week was quite a bad week.
Yeah, like, especially for Norwich.
Pookie was my captain.
Oh, they lost at home.
Exactly. I mean,
they got pumped.
And they were playing so well at home till Baru made Pookie the captain.
I had not one City player.
Really? How is it that you even want to play this game? Like, how is it that you manage without any City
differentials
player?
FC. Everyone has City, so I'll be like, I won't go for them.
So who do you go for?
Pookie as captain.
That's okay. Who are the other people in your team?
Oh God,
Pookie.
I'm not giving away my
we can just
my
check
money
it.
makers. I've got Son, Salah, King, Kane, and Mount, and these are like my main
assets.
Strike force assets. Oh, and Alexander Arnold, and what enablers?
The
my
cheap
enablers
ones.
are Holebas, Kelly, and Bolly, who have been getting me 7 points every week, man.
So your bench strength is like really good.
Yeah, my bench got 15 points last week.
Oh man. If only you just thought a little
less. Because 2 weeks back when I didn't think it at all, I won the game week in our league.
Oh yeah, he won some money 2 weeks ago when he didn't change his team.
This time when I changed it. So I'm in that Chelsea mini league, right, with Rudra and...
Why are you in a Chelsea mini league?
They bought me. We had this whole auctions thing and all.
They bought me.
It was a very...
It's okay. Let's move on with the story.
I think we've already discussed this, like when Rudra had come on the show and we spoke about it. So I was the only one who forgot to make changes that week and I topped it.
Again? Oh, that same week.
That same week, you know. Everyone was like 40 something and I had like 62 points. And
Dude, you're amazing. Please don't change your team.
That's what they asked me to do. Like, please don't change. I was like, no, I've got 2 free transfers. I'm going to get like Cantwell in and Pookie in or something and make Pookie captain.
Which you did.
And this is so how does one sign up for your support group again? Like
you are part of it. You come to my house.
Secretary, treasury.
I've got the PlayStation repaired.
What?
I know. FIFA 20.
Oh yes.
Nice. All right. Before the break, Everton versus West Ham. I'm assuming none of you guys have Everton players in your team, but you have. Why?
Still on the bench.
Dude, listen to the podcast. 2 weeks ago we said get rid of him. He's not doing it. He's not doing anything. And no one scores goals in Everton. He's just crossing for nothing. Who's going to score goals? And he's costing 6 or 6.1 million, right? So why don't you just get rid of him? And West Ham too has Yarmolenko. You
have 2 West Ham players, Yarmolenko and
Felipe Anderson. He's even playing much this season?
Yeah, he's playing. He got an assist last time.
Last week he sucked, but before that he was pretty good.
Isn't Lanzini like better than Felipe Anderson at least this season?
Isn't Holla better than everyone or something?
What the striker
his XG is too much.
I know. Alright, so we'll take a break right now. We just need 3 players to pick for this game week 9. And if those 3 players have 1 differential, and who is going to be your captain pick. And that's it, guys. We are done.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
Baru, you as well.
Damn it.
Just because you don't have to
The last time I gave picks, one of our listeners actually like pulled them off. He had Aubameyang as captain and he changed it to Pookie.
Oh man, what a guy.
Yeah.
Sue you, man. You get sued.
Oh, should I go check in consumer court if there are any cases against us? Yeah. Alright, we take a break and we come back after the break.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another awesome week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you are not following us on social media, please make sure you do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. After crossing 10,000 on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, this week we crossed 5,000 followers on Twitter. If you aren't following us on Twitter, please do. Make sure that you see all the cool stuff that we put out there. We do some cool stuff on social media, just generally. You should check it out. This week we are launching a new show called Heal and Hearty. It's hosted by Rachna Chachi, nutritional therapist and certified cancer coach. She helps you understand the right nutrition, exercise and lifestyle that keep diseases away. Show premieres on Tuesday, 15th October. In case you missed it, do check out our daily policy podcast called All Things Policy. It's hosted by the researchers at the Takshashila Institute who break down complex economic and geopolitical ideas through the lens of current affairs. New episodes are out every single day. It's a fun show. Do check it out. On Cyrus Says, Cyrus is joined by Devika Mandrekar. She talks about being obsessed with the TV show Friends, the joys of being a chef, and growing out of the shadow of her father, Sanjay Mandrekar. The Simplified Gang received a lot of questions from you guys, forcing Chuck, Naren, and Shrikit to record a second part of their special 150th episode. Make sure you tune in. On The Habit Coach, Ashton talks about the Hawaiian practice of reconciliation, forgiveness, and how phrases can impact your life. On GBCD, Sunitra and Farhad reminisce about school and discuss the effects of being bullied because of one's queer identity. On the Edges and Sledges cricket podcast, Ashwin, DJ and Varun deep dive into the first test between India and South Africa. On the Pragati podcast, Anne Devereux joins Pawan to share how NASA and JPL plan and manage interplanetary missions. On Boundless, Natasha reads poems on the themes of stepping outside of your comfort zone. On Paisa Vaisa, Anupam is joined by Saman Sikka, Chief Dream Officer at Squirrel. They have an interesting conversation about how his team came up with the name. And with that, let's get on with your show.
Alright, welcome back to Football Twaddle. I have my three people here with me. What's up, guys? Alright, let's go one by one. Richard, your three picks for game week 9.
Tammy Abraham
That's one.
at home for
Against Newcastle.
yeah.
The next one.
Oh man, Mane.
Against United.
Yeah, he will, man. I think he's going to do a good job. He's going to kill it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to deal with that. Really, I don't think they'll be able to deal with it.
Alright, who's the third one?
Third one, Chilwell.
Ben Chilwell.
Against Burnley.
Oh, Ben Chilwell. Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, Ben Chilwell is not bad. He's like such a cheap.
Decent guy.
He's a
Decent.
cheap asset to have.
Yeah.
Like he'll free up your money at least. Alright, Abhishek, you.
So, my first choice is Tammy Abraham at home, Newcastle. I think
Do
he should
you-
get one goal at least.
The problem I have with Tammy is so many people have Tammy right now that he's no. The thing with fantasy these days is like within 10 days, everyone keeps the same guy and
Yeah.
all the teams just start looking so similar.
That's true.
So, yeah, I mean, when I have Tammy in my team, but then.
So, you rather take that 6 plus 6, 12 rather than do a Chilwell and take 2 and 2, 4. At least it's safer.
FPL Tips has over 1 million views, so
You can't be wrong.
yeah.
Exactly. Alright, so Tammy against Newcastle.
Second would be Aguero away to Crystal Palace.
Isn't he injured? Or
No, he's not.
I saw it somewhere on news that for Argentina he was injured.
Because here he's showing
fine,
fully
yeah.
fit here, and
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. And
Okay.
Oh, he's fine.
and they're 8 points away, so Pep is going to take them and
Take
make
the
them.
risk.
Yeah,
City
yeah.
has only 6 injuries.
But
right?
against Crystal Palace, the top 4 or 5, isn't Crystal Palace 4th or 5th?
Yeah, that's like the elephant who's on top of a tree.
Dude.
It's going to come down.
God, the disrespect that goes around here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
What's,
Benteke striker, that's what you get.
what is the third one?
Third is Baru's favorite guy, Pookie.
Alright, come on.
See, it's like a lottery. You miss 4, then you hit once. So he's missed 4 now.
I can't
Hit
believe,
once.
like, you can't even say Callum Wilson. The most, like, I can't believe this. The guy whose, like, price range comes down with every goal he scores, right? His price doesn't change. It just keeps coming down. And he's such a good player, dependable over the last 2-3 years. But you chose Pookie over him.
It's the same thing, right?
Why don't people like Callum Wilson?
No, it's the same thing. Like, it's the inverse of the Pookie situation. So Pookie is not scoring. They're like, he'll score in the next one, so they buy him.
But
For
Callum...
Callum Wilson, they're like, abhi to mara, fir se thodi na marega. Fir se thodi na. And they keep selling him.
People are trying to stay ahead of the game.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, God. Baru, who are your 3? Let's just go for it. Harry
Oh,
Kane, you'll
God.
say.
Yeah, actually. Harry Kane. No, I was actually going to go with Son first.
Son, they're playing Watford.
Yeah.
Watford are there for the taking.
Of course.
Even Tottenham can't screw this up.
So Son, Mason Mount and Mane.
Why do you like Mason Mount so much?
Because I think he actually gets into a lot of the right positions, man. So he gets your assists, he gets a goal, and I think Abraham is he's actually using up a striker spot for me. You know, I don't want like too many Chelsea players, and he'll also use up a transfer for me because I'll have to get him in. So might as well just go with Mason Mount.
Wow, the way you think.
Yeah,
Just
different.
yeah.
And this whole thing that you're talking about, like, you know, a lot of like teams looking like very
Similar.
People haven't seen my teams.
Oh, we have a producer here who stopped watching football after,
And he still scored more points.
and he still scores. So he's an Arsenal fan. He stopped watching football because he got
Arsenal.
disillusioned.
Arsenal does that to people.
Yeah, because Arsenal.
Yeah.
And the only source of information he has is us to make his fantasy team, and he still scored ahead more than Baru last time. So
His teams are different.
He doesn't care about eye test.
Right.
All right, Baru, your differential then. I'm going to say mine, Callum Wilson. F you guys, he is going to score.
Just because he was linked to Chelsea last season.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Well, if yours was
even
Callum-
Drinkwater was linked to Chelsea. I didn't pick him.
If yours is Callum Wilson,
Yeah.
mine is someone who's just hit a good form patch of form, Josh King.
Josh King.
King.
The Norwegian.
The king of Norway.
Yeah. How do you ever select between Josh King,
And Callum Wilson.
Callum Wilson, like you,
Only one is
and
going to
Ryan
give you.
Fraser? Like these three people, always. Like you select one, the other two will score. You select the other two, this one will score. Yeah. But I think Callum Wilson is mine. Yours is Josh King.
Yeah.
No.
His chuddy buddy in dropping value.
Oh, yeah.
King is on penalties though, so I think that's an important thing.
I bought him at 6.5, he's at 6.3 right now. And he's getting decent
But
points,
as
like once in a while.
Abhishek said, you don't score in 4, then you score in 4. So the rule of 4 applies to him as well.
Because we are top 4, bro.
Oh, Manik
So like,
Oh, man.
who is your differential?
Mine. To be honest, this Sergio Rico from Bournemouth, I have him. He's at home to Norwich.
The keeper.
The left back,
The
I
left.
guess. So he's on corners.
Oh, Rico was a keeper for Fulham last year.
Yeah. This is another guy. Or probably this is some other Rico, but
Yeah.
Sergio Rico is that guy.
Yeah.
So this Rico is a left back and he's on corners. So assist chance plus if Pookie doesn't score, he gets a clean sheet.
Dude, that's amazing. And if Pookie scores, he may still give an assist.
Yep.
That's not bad. And I'm
and
sure
he's an enabler. 4 million.
4.
Something, 4.1.
That'll just save you at least. You know what, Richard? Just get rid of your Lucas Dean and just get this guy in. Even if he doesn't play, you still have 2 million to buy.
Rico.
I'm
going to WhatsApp him. Don't worry, man.
330.
Yeah, so what's your differential?
Guruji, please.
Come on, man. The definition of differential is low ownership and high potential to give points.
Thank you.
I can continue saying something to fill time right now.
But we're running out of words.
Yeah. Martial.
No. Is he back from injury?
Doesn't matter.
I don't think it.
All right, let me help you out.
Yeah.
You said Mane is going to destroy Manchester United,
Yeah.
no? David De Gea, he's going to give you so many points then.
Save after save.
Save after save. So yeah, that's something to think about.
Manchester United actually has the second highest injuries in the league right now. With 10. Only Norwich has more injuries than them.
And Norwich is still just like 1 point below them or something.
Oh, so once they're back, we won't get relegated.
Arsenal has all-time low.
It's shocking.
Only 2.
Shocking.
Wow.
Dude,
Do you
no,
know who
it's
those
not
two
really
people
shocking. I think just when Arsene Wenger, the year he was leaving, the beginning of the season, they hired this German guy
Yeah.
whose main remit was to ensure that Arsenal don't get that many muscular injuries or whatever. I guess it's
Now just have mental injuries left.
yeah, I guess it. Yeah, so get
He's done well.
some other German guy to work on that. You're almost there. The final part of the jigsaw is missing. But Everton is playing West Ham, so you could always say Lanzini.
Yarmolenko.
Cool. How much more should I enable you to give your answer? Alright, let's go with the easy one. Captaincy pick. So
Tammy Abraham.
against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Are you saying Tammy is going to score more than Aubameyang because he's playing Sheffield? He may, even if Arsenal lose, they may still lose 4-3 and Aubameyang can score 2 or 3 goals. Dude, it's not that easy.
I think Tammy Abraham will do a better job. He'll score a hat-trick. I think.
Yes.
Wow. The confidence that our captaincy choices will score a fucking hat-trick.
Will score, man.
Yeah, Abhishek, you?
Either Tammy or probably Aguero.
Who are they playing, dude? Why
Aguero's
so
Crystal
Crystal
Palace, but
Palace.
he scores. When you don't expect him, he'll score.
Yeah.
And he's on penalties
But
also.
you're expecting him to.
Yeah.
Well, no one else is, so I'm trying to be
But he's
different.
your
He
captain.
will.
He'll get one goal.
Yeah.
One goal for sure.
Yeah.
Because Pep must have given them,
Not Sterling.
not left them.
Pep talk.
Yeah, pep talk. He must have seen some cameras again. He's like,
Sir, वो CCTV है.
You're easy like the Modi of
he's a Modi of football.
Yeah.
But not Sterling.
Sterling is in and out of the side, so you can't
Not
say.
anymore. Come on. They've
He's rested enough. And
Yeah, he's rested enough. You can't play Mahrez every week.
But I just think Aguero is the man who is selfish and he wants to
Enough.
score.
And he will score.
And he will score one, I feel.
Alright, Baru.
Harry Kane.
Really?
About time. They're playing Watford, man.
Even Richard is like really good.
They're playing Watford, not United. It's fine. Yeah, I think Harry Kane.
Really now. Not Son.
No.
You chose Son as a player to look forward to.
Because you
But-
said Harry Kane, man. So I wanted to sound different. Who's your captain?
I know. Son.
I can already see the Sky Sports creatives. It's Baru versus Saru.
Oh yeah, I'll go with Son.
Let's get that creative done.
My differential is Callum Wilson and my captain is Son.
Brilliant. Harry Kane and Josh King versus Wilson and Son, man. What a fight.
Dude, let's see.
Just these two players, let's have this.
Yeah.
Like whoever gets more points, they
Buy,
buy the FIFA 20.
they buy dinner for that week.
Okay, fine. You already know you're going to lose.
No.
Shit.
I'm just like, तू मेरे लिए पे
Saving.
कर दे मैं बाद में दूंगा पैसे. Alright.
Peel off ladding.
Alright guys, thank you very much.
Cool, man.
Yep.
Let's hope all your picks do well. Especially
All
yours.
our common picks do well.
Yeah.
So that you don't get the
Tammy.
differential.
Our common pick is
Man.
only Tammy Abraham. So if
And
that
Aguero,
guy,
I think, yeah. But
if that guy doesn't score,
You guys have nothing in common with me?
you don't even have Tammy Abraham.
No, I've got Mason Mount.
Oh God.
Okay, wait. Let's see. Like, how many of my players do you guys have?
Dude, we have like a minute, Baru.
Yeah, so this
So-
is going to take long. Where's the app?
Alright, then I think we should say bye. Thanks a lot, Richard.
I found it.
Abhishek, thank you. I'll continue doing all this. You say whatever you have
Do you
to.
have Pickford?
No.
Do you have Pickford?
hell no.
Sorry, Ryan. Do you have Ryan?
No.
Yeah.
Stop naming all keepers and ask if I have one of them.
Be substitute with it. Don't know.
Haan.
Alexander Arnold.
Yes, sir.
No.
No.
Yeah, something in common. Holebas.
No.
No.
Kelly.
Yes.
No.
Son.
No.
No.
Salah.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Cantwell.
Yeah, no.
No.
Mount.
No.
King.
No.
No.
Kane.
No.
Pookie.
Yes.
Yes. We have like two
We end on a
players.
high.
Alright.
Now, this is called a differential team, guys.
Yeah. And please, guys, join our league.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
That's the first thing.
Yep.
an Arsenal scarf with like Arsenal and Tottenham combined scarf is waiting for you if you win this.
Oh, wow.
No wonder no one's sending their addresses to us. Leeds United and Manchester United.
I don't even know they're that big rivals. It was just made
Please,
up.
it's going to come up soon.
Championship
Championship is next.
No, but otherwise Leeds and United have a
Like for
big rivalry.
2001, in 2001.
I'm looking forward to 2020-21.
Championship.
Yes.
No, man, Premier League would have 21 teams.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Leeds are so close to coming to the EPL.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think.
I think we should go.
Yeah, we should go.
All right. Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Satyajit.
Hi, I'm Racheta.
We are from the Open Library Project and we host a podcast called Paperback.
Paperback is a podcast where we engage with stalwarts and experts from various industries, suggesting non-fiction titles that contributed to their journey in a big way.
We've had guests like Anjali Raina, Dr. Marcus Rani, Dr. Swati Lodha, Ambi Parmeswaran, Apurva Damani, and many more on our show Paperback. Find new episodes every Wednesday on IVM Podcast app, website, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Careers in the New podcast series presented by Accenture, and I'm your host Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay. In this podcast series, we'll get you the latest and greatest in the world of technology that's shaping the future of business as we know it. We're talking intelligent platforms, cloud, AI, blockchain, extended reality, and a whole lot more. Every fortnight on Wednesdays, we'll have for you a hot topic with expert speakers from Accenture talking about top trends in the space, how these are changing the world and creating growth across industries. And more importantly, we'll tell you how you can learn more, build your skills and expertise to grow and stay relevant in your career. Episodes out on the IVM Podcast app or wherever you get your podcast from.